Had there been no war in Ukraine, this monument to Taras Shevchenko, one of Ukraine's most famous poets and writers, would be on proud display instead of covered by this protective box. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, Ukrainian monuments and cultural heritage sites like this one in Taras Shevchenko Park have been vulnerable to attack and in need of protection.
Ми зараз стоїмо в місці, яке в Києві є.
We are Kyiv's city center, where some of the worst damage took place at a cultural heritage site. On October 10, 2022, 2 rockets fell on the territory of this park. 6 museums were damaged.
Внаслідок цієї однієї атаки.
Also damaged was the 19th century building that is now Kyiv's Hanenko Museum, a cultural heritage site that before the war housed collections of European, Asian and ancient art.
It really took several days to remove tons of glass from the middle of the museum and sweep them. This glass dust mixed with, it's not even a metaphor, with our team's tears.
The museum's priceless collection wasn't damaged. The team had moved it to a safe place at the beginning of the war.
Due to security reasons, we cannot say where the collection is, but again, there is no safe place in Ukraine now. Some pieces of art are exhibited in museums in other countries now.
According to the Ukrainian Heritage Monitoring Lab, about 800 cultural objects have been damaged since the Russian invasion. While some of these might be possible to restore, the lives of the artists who were killed in the war cannot. Evgenia Talinovska, a volunteer, remembers Ukrainian poet and artist Maxim Krivtsov, who died at the front line this January at age 33.
He was a man full of love for the whole world, and even on the front line, he managed to keep this feeling. He was not a soldier, he was a dreamer.
During the war, he continued to write poems and take photographs. Talinovska helped organize the exhibition of his work.
This exhibition was planned during his lifetime. He managed to provide the original works and some signatures to them. We opened 2 weeks after his death.
At least 95 Ukrainian artists have been killed in the war, says Tatiana Teran, executive director of PEN Ukraine, a cultural and human rights organization.
These are writers, photographers, artists, directors, and librarians. But this figure is not complete, as we don't have access to the occupied territories.
While PEN Ukraine protects the heritage of fallen artists, the Hanenko Museum protects the heritage of missing art. It provides empty wall tours, where a guide talks about the masterpieces that would hang here if there were no war. Lesia Bakalets, VOANews, Kyiv.